A hot air balloon flight as the sun rises at 6 a.m. above Kenya's Masai Mara lets one see the vastness of the plains. The tracks of thousands of animals make interesting patterns when seen from above. One of the world's great migrations is underway. Wildebeest and zebra, along with gazelle, travel north from the South Serengeti in search of grass. And as wildebeest trim the grass to its roots, they must keep moving. Now they are congregating and heading towards the Mara River, and a long line of animals can be seen winding its way to a crossing. There is very little water at this part of the river, so there is no fear of encountering crocodiles. Another morning, and we set off in search of predators and prey. These huge ears belong to a bat-eared fox. This is a night hunter. He will stop occasionally, put an ear to the ground to pick up sounds of termites, his particular favourites. Cheza, the big cat lion, is now a 15-month-old handsome beast. His constant companion and cousin, Salah, is still with him, and their alliance is still strong. Cheza, being 3 months older, is beginning to exert its masculinity, but needs to be cautious and not antagonise the pride males in whose territory he has strayed. There is every chance that this odd couple will eventually take charge of a pride of their own. This must be Kiki. She has been suffering from sarcoptic mange on her ears and face, but the fur is now growing back, though it makes her spot pattern look different. We watched her lazing around and rolling like a pussycat for some time, hoping she might lead us on a hunt. But as she obviously wasn't in the mood, we left her, but would return later. Walking purposefully past us, one of a pair of lion brothers was heading towards his previous night's kill. A young wildebeest had had his life terminated, and this lion was back for a second helping. His brother approaches and is very submissive. When he creeps right up to the carcass, his brother challenges him. But then allows him to join in the feast. One of these beautiful Thompson's gazelles has been caught by Kike, just minutes before we returned. After a chase, her heartbeat rises to 160, double its normal, and it takes some time before she has enough energy to move her kill to the shade of our vehicle. This gave me a perfect view when she started eating. Cheetahs always start eating from the rear and don't break the outer skin till everything inside is devoured. Once she had eaten a good proportion, we moved our vehicle, and that was when the circling vultures soared down to await their turn. They feed almost entirely on dead animals. The white-backed vultures are legendary for their ability to find food. Their sense of smell is very poor, but they have extremely good eyesight. They tend to give way to the massive beak of the lappet-faced vulture, Africa's largest, with its naked head and purplish-grey face. Kike, having had her fill, moves slowly away with a last backward glance. These two lions will continue mating every 8 minutes or so for up to 4 days, and during that time, neither will eat. Another cheetah with its kill. Cheetahs must eat quickly, as other predators, such as hyenas, can quickly appear and steal their prey. Therefore, she is constantly on the lookout. Has she seen something? Yes. A family of lions are absorbed in their meal. Another wildebeest has provided a feast for these young cubs and their mothers. The wildebeest, also known as the gnu, is a large antelope. The bull's deep grunts sound like a giant frog croaking. At its peak in May, the migration, a natural event, can have more than 1 million wildebeest. They return to the Serengeti in November. In that time, they will travel more than 1,800 miles in a clockwise direction. This phenomenon is so huge that satellites miles away in outer space are able to capture the surge as a black moving mass on the plains of East Africa. It is even more awesome watching it from ground level. They run towards the Mara River, but death lies in wait from crocodiles, as can be seen by the bloated carcasses. Once one wildebeest takes the plunge, the others follow. This herd was lucky, and all lived to enjoy the grass on the other side. The death rate in the herds is high. The big cats and spotted hyena lay ambushes, and any injured, young or lost beasts are easy prey. These hyena cubs had been left by their parents, who had fought a lion for the young zebra it had just killed. The lion was chased off, and the pack of a dozen hyenas claimed their prize. Normally, a single hyena wouldn't attack a lion, but given their numbers here, the lion didn't stand a chance. Back at the river, a Nile crocodile climbs its way up towards a crossing place. Three Thompson's gazelle approach the river tentatively. They're also part of the migration and follow the wildebeest and zebras. They can't make up their minds as to whether or not to cross the river. But eventually, the male makes his decision to risk his life. And lost. The two females couldn't figure out where he had gone. He was here just a moment ago. Where has he gone? There is no real beginning or end to the migration. It is an endless pilgrimage, a constant search for food and water. It is a matter of life and death, and the survival of the fittest.